Hi everyone, this is Soda bringing you another YouTube video, and today we're going to be playing some more Path of Exile 2. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be talking about if you're a casual player and you don't have a lot of time to play. Basically, you don't have like 8, 10, 12 hours every day to play. What is the best class to use to get to endgame as a casual, and you don't need to go crazy on it? And something that isn't going to be like super stressful, something that's going to be fairly chill. It's going to help you beat the bosses fairly easy as long as you know the mechanics, and even if you die a couple of times you'll learn the mechanics and you get through them. So what I would say is I would go the summoner class, what I'm using now. Simply because of 3 reasons. One, currently the best clearing class in a minute is the mage with spark. Basically you press spark and it lights up the entire zone, the entire screen, and basically everything dies, right? Problem with that is GGG are now back in the office and there's a lot of people talking about it, and normally what happens is when a lot of people talk about something and GGG get their eyes on it, they see it's a bit too strong, they see it's a bit too easy for characters just to go in and press one button and everything dies, so they nerf it. So I think Spark is going to get nerfed. Currently, I would normally recommend using Spark if you just want to level stuff and get good gear really quick to use on alt characters, other characters you make after the first character. But if you're casual and you are literally just starting the game, or you played the game for a while and you just haven't really had loads of time to grind gear out and stuff, I would recommend going summoner, just because one, I don't think it's going to get nerfed into the ground. I just don't. They can't nerf minions too hard, otherwise basically someone's just dead, right? So they just can't do it. So what I recommend is getting yourself a summoner build, making the summoner build, get into endgame, and then just grinding gear out with the summoner, right? You can make the summoner into multiple different types of summoners, right? You can go arsonist, which I've gone. You can go, there's this really cool build with zombies. Zombies are spawned off dead corpses. There's actually an ability that you can use your own minions to act as corpses to summon them. Because basically zombies act as minions, but they can actually use charges. I think it's power charges. The power charges or endurance charges? I'm pretty sure it's power charges to buff themselves, right? Yeah, power charges. So power charges gives them 100% more damage and 25% more movement speed, and they take 30% less damage. This is crazy. If you use one of the passive abilities, I think it's a passive ability, or it might be a passive skill tree ability, one or two, then you can use your summons as actual corpses, so they count as corpses. So you can basically use a minion and summon it as a zombie instead, right? And you can get power charges through different means, different abilities and stuff like that. But yeah, no, so why I recommend summoners, obviously because they're not going to get nerfed any more than they already have been. I think the cost of the arsonist went up to match the cost of the higher tier cost minions. Because when it first started, the arsonists were less than the other minions, so you could actually have more of them, and they're actually the most powerful. Also, they're one of the most powerful minions in the build at the minute. And also, the other main thing is simply because it's the easiest way to just grind out gear and stuff. It's just easy, right? You don't have to do any crazy moves. You don't have to do anything super intense or anything like that. It's sort of a chilled class to play, right? So it's perfect for casuals. And if you just want to grind gear or grind money, it's the perfect build to use, because you don't really have to do a lot apart from support your minions. So I thought that was really good. Also, I want to thank all the people who are actually commented on my last video about the endgame problems. Basically, there were some endgame problems. Some of it was user error by my end, but some of it is still, I think, is pretty valid. They are going to, I'm hoping, they're going to fix armor pretty soon. I currently have a level 70 warrior, level 74, 75, 75 archer. I currently have a level, I pretty much got every single class in the game to level 70 apart from the Spark Mage. A Spark Mage is level 50 and I've stopped leveling that because it's going to get nerfed pretty soon. So I thought, you know, what's the point of wasting my time if it's going to get nerfed into the ground anyway. So yeah, that's where I'm at the minute. So in terms of experience, I've got enough experience to at least have a take on it. I haven't got to any Uber bosses or anything like that, but we are working our way up. Currently I'm on tier 5 maps, working my way up, and I think it's like tier 15 maps you start, I think you start facing Uber bosses then. Not 100% sure on that. I definitely have to do some more research before I can comment on any more of that. But basically, I'm enjoying the game, right? I'm enjoying the game, and if you're a casual player and you're thinking about getting the game, I would definitely recommend, like I said, going Minion build, the one I am now, just as a very starting class. And then once you get some more weapons, uniques, and you get a bit more knowledge of the game, you can then start using other classes that might be slightly harder. Yeah, it's just more fun that way, right? It's just more fun. Even if you just use your summoner as a base just to... Is this a boss? Oh, which boss is this? Even if you use a summoner... Oh yeah, Grim Feast as well, sorry. Rattling on. Grim Feast. This is probably going to get nerfed because it's extremely powerful. Gives you 130 energy when you kill enemies or revive minions die in your presence. Chance to drop Grim Remnants. This is basically like a pickup. It's like a little orb style, sort of ghosty orb thing. You pick it up, it gives you 130 energy shield. I didn't realise at the time, but you can actually go over your current energy shield. So I have 5,400 energy shield, and I've had up to 9,000 energy shield just by picking up these Grim Remnants. Incredibly overpowered. I thought you could only cap out at your max health, but you actually go over... Oh, sorry, your max shield. You actually go over your max shield, which is insane. Which, this is a snake. Okay, it's a snake's easy enough. So yeah, when you fight bosses as well... do I use that? No, I don't. It's easy because what I recommend is you use a shield when you are a summoner as well. Okay, don't use a staff, use a shield. Why do I recommend you use a shield? It has block chance, right? Block chance is incredibly strong in this game. Even stronger than armor, right? Because armor's broken in a minute, they need to fix armor, they haven't fixed it yet. They will do eventually, but... Oh crap, I need to gather. There we go. Yeah, so I would actually recommend a shield over having armor at the minute. And having a level 70 warrior, which is completely full of armor. And I still get free shotted, even if I have like 70%, I think it's like 70% armor at the minute or something stupid like that. I still get 1 or 2 or 3 shotted by most mobs at level 70. So it's kind of an issue. I love the fact that I can just jump, I don't think I'm meant to actually be able to barrel roll through the spikes. You know, whatever. And what I do recommend is, when you go on your skill tree, what you want to do, increase minion revive speed. Don't actually go health, go increase minion revive speed. Even when they die, within like 8 seconds or something, I'm already fully got a full pack of mobs back, right? Insane damage as well. Just go insane, just go damage nodes and go revive speed on minion nodes. And it's just insane. My mana's a bit low though, I don't think I need to improve on that. Look, these ones are bugged. These ones are bugged by the looks of it. Get them to attack. There we go. That was a tier 5 map, so that wasn't too bad. But as you can see, I didn't really do a lot. All I did is sort of support my minions and cast debuffs on the enemy. And they did most of the work. So you see this little, you see that? Oh, it just disappeared. But that was basically the Grim Remnants. You see my energy shield is actually higher now than it was when I first started because I picked up them Grim Remnants. And energy shield in this game is extremely potent at the minute if you're a new player. Definitely go for energy shield over defenses. Evasion is evasion is good, but it's not as good as energy shield. But if you can go energy shield and evasion, that'd be the perfect mix. Do not go armor until they fix armor. They're gonna fix armor in the next couple of weeks or something. I'm pretty much sure of it. They have to, because otherwise warriors are having a really bad time in a minute unless they go full energy shield. But if you're a warrior, you shouldn't have to go full energy shield, right? You're a warrior, for God's sake. So we've got another 2. Nice. What's this one? 295%. Oh, that's really good. I'll go to that one next. Yeah, so in terms of my skills, I'm currently sitting on level 19, level 17 and 19 because I've got some. My armor's not the best. My armor slots aren't the best. I've got 615 energy shield. It's not the best. I picked this one up, which is pretty cool. It's got 50 spirit onto it with 19 chaos res. That's really good. And I just got casual stuff, right? I got nothing crazy. I got 180 spirit for this one, which is pretty good. But realistically, I ain't got nothing crazy on this one. I definitely need to change this. This is garbage. But it's got 2 minions levels. But what I would suggest is increasing your energy shield by any way possible. Increasing your damage by your minions any way possible. Energy shield is really good. Extra mana is also helpful. But basically, I've got on attack speed, I've got on damage, I've got minion revive is the most I've got on. So I've got 25% minion revive speed there. I also have 15% extra speed here, and I also have 15% extra speed there, right? And that's at the minute. That's only because I'm only level 73, so I ain't exactly the highest at the minute. I still need to go up another 10 levels or so to get some more nodes. This is absolutely rubbish for me. I need to ascend 2 more times yet, but I've got the Infernal Hound, which is really, really good. If you get the Infernal Hound from the Infernalist, it's basically a free pet. It doesn't cost you any spirit. It's really, really good. And it just summons all the time. Like, if it dies, it just respawns, okay? Ideally, I'm going to go down to the energy shield node here. You reserve 25% of your life and get 1 extra energy shield per 8 life. So I've got 1,000 life. So yeah, every 8 life you get 1 energy shield. You know, and then yeah, the more life you have, the more energy shield you have. You can also go to spirit if you want more pets. It depends on what you want to do. I am not res capped at all. I got really bad reses at the minute, but as you can see, I don't really need reses. Block chance is more advantageous to me than having armor. I can block 38% of the time. It's still really low. I actually need to increase my block chance, which I can do on the passive tree just by going over here, for example. And yeah, just by going over here and getting a 5% block chance, 30% block chance, 5%, 5%. But yeah, there's all different builds and stuff. But I say, as for a new player, if you just want to, or even if you're not a new player, if you just want an easy way to grind gear out to get, like I said, just to get good gear in your stash for your actual main character you're going to use, I recommend just going summoner just to, 55 energy shield. That's not too bad. 358. Evasion is really high in this game. Like, god damn. Like, I've got 90% evasion on my archer, and it's just insane, dude. You never get hit. But yeah, no. So it's just a video, just to say one thank you for the people who commented on my last video, to let me know what I'm doing wrong in terms of the reforging bench, which I didn't even know about till people said about, which you can combine 3 of the same level waystones to make a higher tier waystone. So thank you for that. That definitely helped me out a lot. And like I said, once you get enough levels, you just start picking up good gear. And then even if you don't want to use the summoner as your main character, you can still just use it to grind gear with, which is really, really good, right? And look, I got all these uniques. This is the one I got, like my latest one I got. I never had this one before. Thorn's damage is triggered by all hits, which I thought was kind of cool for a warrior build, right? And then I go over here and I found this one as well. Thorns, 15% increased critical chance for Thorns. And I thought that was really, really cool. So you stack them 2 together. Thorns' damage is triggered by all hits. So I don't know if that's based. Does that mean ranged hits as well as melee hits? I'm not 100% sure on that. But then all Thorns damage is critical chance by 15%. So I thought that was really, really cool. I also got this one, which I never had before. Lightning damage hits contribute to electrocution build-up, which I thought was really cool. So you can actually have a passive to change your lightning to electrocution. But this one actually just automatically does that. So you basically get, this basically has a, like, you might as well think of it as that passive skill gem is being slotted into these gloves, basically. You do have attack and cast speed reduction though, so there's a trade-off. Depends on what you want to do. But yeah, I just got some really cool stuff. I mean, I think this armor is really good as well for poison concoction builds for your ranger. I think that'd be really, really cool. And there's loads of other stuff as well. Like, these all like, the thing is, most of this unique stuff I picked up, it's what you call twink gear, right? It's what you call gear you use on an early game character to then level them up through the campaign super, super quick. For example, I used this on my warrior when I leveled up, and it pretty much stunned every single boss within 4 or 5 hits. I now picked up a second one of them, so if I dual wield them as a warrior when they release a new warrior class, I'm just going to dual wield both of these, and I'm just going to stun lock every single boss for the first like 20 levels, right? Because it's just insane how much stun build up there is. And yeah, you just like, for this 26 reduced damage for all damage, it's just ridiculous. So I mean, even if you so I could, allies in your presence have 59% increased damage. I mean, so my minions will get an extra 59% increased damage. That's actually pretty good. I don't know how much damage you do extra based on your levels on your minion skills, right? I'm not 100% sure on that. But I'm definitely going to try that one out. Right, I'm just going to try it out. I'll keep it in my inventory though, because just in case it's crap. But not only do I get 26% reduced damage from all damage taken, I also get a 59% increased damage on my minions. Well, then that stacks with my 48% damage I've got with my staff, which gives it an extra 100% damage for my minions. And yeah, it's just pretty cool, right? You can find stuff like this. Using this build, using this minion build, you can just grind gear. Just grind uniques, grind gear. When you find a class you actually really, really like and you want to main that class, for me, it was the archer. The archer is really, really potent. I really like the archer. It's really, really quick. Super high movement speed, super high attack speed, and just buzz around the areas and just pretty much one-shot everything, right, with Gascarade. I thought that was really, really cool. And yeah, I just think it's really, really cool. And the fact that you can make every single character up you want as well. Like I said, I've got one of every single character. I think it's just insane, dude. I need to grind out some more gear, dude. Jesus Christ. I need to grind out some more armor plates. I need way more armor plates, dude. Oh my god. Right, anyway. Yeah, that's just the video. I just thought I'd give my opinion. Leave in the comments what you think as well. Let me know what you think the best class is to start off with. And yeah, I hope you like this video, and I'll see you on the next one. Oh, we've got this one, tier 5. Yeah, nice. Yeah, and I'll see you on the next one. Like and subscribe. Thank you very much, and peace.